Carpe diem, my name is Ultranatic. And this is Total Drama Reviews. This is where I, as a lover of animation and reality shows, look over the show that combined them together the best. And if the bugle horn and 50-pound helmet didn't give it away, the episode we'll be looking at today is Princess Bride from Total Drama Action. Yes, we'll be looking at a Disney parody episode from a later season than this. Doesn't that match the tone perfectly? Right, no, sorry, it's actually Basic Straining. In this episode of Total Drama Island, the campers are under the authority of Master Chief Hatchet, who will wear out the campers with his brutal military tactics. And because many who play Survivor happen to have been in combat, it makes sense to liken this rough condemned camp to BMT. So does this episode make rank or earn a dishonorable discharge? Well, prepare for a wake-up call of pots and pans. P.S. They don't actually do that. This is Basic Straining. So it opens with human toilet paper Harold getting angry about a prank pulled on him.
Who's made s'mores out of my underwear?
And apparently Jeff was in on it. You did this to the guy who prevented your girlfriend from aquacution in the last episode.
In bird culture, this is considered a dick move.
That being said, if I could sum up what I love about this episode...
Listen up, you little cockroaches!
That about sums it up.
Report to the Doctor Shame at all 900 hours. That means now, soldiers, now!
Chef Hatchet is in charge of the entire episode, as he becomes a drill sergeant who makes the campers' lives hell, and it is as funny as you'd expect it to be.
You call this proper formation? Together, arms down, eyes forward, hands up!
Stop yelling at me!
Today's challenge will not be an easy one. I do not expect everyone to come out alive.
I laughed that I could be included in that lap of the fallen. And it's made even better by the fact that this episode doesn't have an actual challenge. Well, as much as it's just going to be Chef relying on the teams until they give up whatever he tells them to do.
My orders are to make sure that all of the babies in front of me drop out of my boot camp except one. The last one standing wins immunity for their team.
So thankfully when the rules don't apply in this episode, it's because Chef can more or less just make them up as he goes. Or even flat out ignore the rules he just established. For example,
when you are ready to give up, you will walk to the end of the dock and ring the bell.
Only 2 contestants are ever mentioned to ring the bell, so...
That was pointless.
So I guess that means we won't be needing this then. You can't make up your mind, can you? I'll reserve judgment.
Each team must hold a canoe over their head. I catch you taking your hands off the canoe, and you will be eliminated. Ow!
Which means Jeff and Harold should be out. What, did no one notice this blatant prank? I mean, Chef, I can understand. He only said they were out if he caught them.
I catch you taking your hands off the canoe, and you will be eliminated.
But what about the Gophers? They couldn't call them out? And yet they do call out that they doubt Chef had any actual military experience.
25 of us went in the jungle that night.
What war were you in anyway?
I don't remember asking you to speak.
He so wasn't in a war.
Heck, why are these guys even pulling the prank on Harold? I mean, I know Harold's the resident tobacco spit bottle, so Jeff and Duncan being cooler and...
The killer bass wins!
Awesome.
Harold, that was amazing!
quote-unquote better than him having an appearance to keep up, but you're risking a challenge for one stupid prank with a fishing pole that you smuggled in a gross and probably painful manner.
The evil I could tolerate, but the stupidity...
But Lindsay drops out first and they head to the mess hall for chow.
Where's the food?
You're looking at it.
This is the leftover garbage from this morning's breakfast.
There's always something to eat in the garbage.
I am going to be running for office one day, and no one is going to pull up a file of me eating garbage.
Okay, without getting too political here, if Courtney ran for office and we found she ate garbage, she'd earn my vote, because that's dedication right there. And trust me, there are far more embarrassing, scandalous, and disgusting things presidents have been caught doing in the past. Oh, well, that's obvious. Andrew Jackson teaching his parrot how to swear, causing the parrot to get thrown out of Jackson's funeral because he swore so much. History's fun sometimes.
We felt really bad about the whole underwear fishing incident thing. Here, we found you some apple juice. We must have confused it with the kitchen grease.
Honestly, Harold shouldn't have fallen for that one. Not because he's learned anything, that's the point, but because of what Duncan offers him.
We found you some apple juice.
I'm violently allergic to apples.
To be fair, it was kitchen grease, which is a far less gross option than what I originally thought it was. You know what disgusting liquid I'm talking about. Mountain Dew. I love misdirection.
You guys are so immature.
When the challenge isn't going on, there are two major subplots. One is obviously the Duncan and Jeff versus Harold feud, and surprisingly I'm more okay with it here than if he can't take the heat. But when it's not focusing on that, it's focusing on Dunkney, a relationship that's been building up since the very beginning.
I know you like me. If you want to kiss me, I might let you.
I think most people saw it coming that I was going to fully amount to something here.
And to think I actually thought you were nice.
Shh. Me? Nice?
Can you keep a secret?
No.
But what I doubt they saw coming was this. This is too much. What, is Pennywise gonna make a cameo in this? I mean, Lindsay's doing this challenge too despite being eliminated, so he could definitely make an appearance. Weird how this is the second consecutive review I've made an It joke in. Moving on. Okay, there is one other subplot with Duncan intentionally trying to pester Chef.
One of us drops out, we're done for the day.
We're done when I say we're done.
And it makes for a fantastic rivalry. In fact, I'm convinced that Duncan has had some sort of military school training. I mean, think about it. He arrived at camp with a duffel bag, he wakes up to do push-ups, he has a major teamwork mentality and challenges, and he's eternally hot-headed. Those are the obvious signs of a military school dropout if I ever saw them. Next to not knowing how to use double negatives.
What?
I'm not no bitch.
And Courtney continuously shows concern throughout the episode for Duncan.
What are you trying to do? Get eliminated?
And amazingly, Duncan shows that he cares just as much as she does. Just not for Courtney. For Harold, actually.
General Crazy, we've got a situation here.
Too much mud. Ring the bell and report to the infirmary. Your tour of duty is finished.
I'm not nice, okay? Just to set the record straight.
Yeah, I believe it too.
And after Duncan literally kisses up to Chef,
One night solitary confinement in the boathouse.
Should have kept my big mouth shut.
but Courtney goes to check on him, denying any attraction.
Not only do I not like him, I can't stand him. He's rude, he's rebellious, and he's totally annoying.
Yep, no attraction at all. Oh look, I have Courtney's phone. Let's see what her ringtone is.
You always follow the rules.
Because not following them gets you thrown into a fish cabin.
But I'm in the fish cabin with you, aren't I?
They bond for a bit before deciding that maybe Courtney playing the nice girl has gotten old, and decide to explore her rebellious side by raiding Chris and Chef's buffet. Too bad there's no security around this part of the island, or else these two would probably be disqualified. If disqualifications were even possible on this show, I figured this time set from a Who Can You Trust review.
A little present, courtesy of the killer bass.
Wait a minute! Ezekiel's missing? It can't be. We see him in a later episode doing just fine. So what's that carton for? Unless Ezekiel was a kidnapped baby from a Lifetime movie.
Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
They raid food for the entire camp. Yeah, I'm sure Chef will never hear that concert volume cheer. They set up a party with the other campers.
If I wanted to join the army, I would have.
Oh, guys, gross.
Now see? That's a waste of good peanut butter.
Oh no, he could just switch beds.
So the princess has a dark side.
Once I did something bad, it was so much fun, I just wanted more.
Well, you could always give me that kiss. That'd be pretty bad.
We come together as opposites attract.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I ruin the mood again? You'd be surprised all the songs that are on Courtney's playlists. Or When That Kiss is fantastic.
The next evolution of your training begins tomorrow morning. And if I catch the sucker that took my dessert, your bud is mine.
Check the cameras, you nitwit. Anyways, the final challenge occurs where the remaining campers must hang upside down from a tree, and the last one hanging wins invincibility for their team. I do love that after all the trolling Duncan's done to Chef,
Wipe up that drool, you little baby.
Missed a spot there, General.
he gets even by doing the exact same thing back to him.
By now, the blood has begun rushing to your head. The next stage is nausea, followed by dizziness and a flushed appearance as the blood begins to pool in your eyes.
There are things that hunt you in the night. Something screams and you hear them. And you hope to God that you're not deserted.
Duncan!
It's okay. He's all right.
He's just in love with Courtney. No, seriously, that expression definitely didn't come from the drop.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
After Owen and Heather drop out, some things never disappear. And then some things do, like Courtney's sanity.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
I've met the hysterically laughing person before, but it's usually me.
I expected more out of you, soldier.
You really need to take a chill pill.
I don't don't know why, but that line makes this episode for me. Just having Courtney become the new Harley Quinn is amazing to me. Maybe she should play her in the future. Just don't pair with Jared Leto. Gwen then wins the competition, again proving her strength.
I'd go to war with you anytime.
And the bats go to the campfire ceremony. And I suppose by default Harold is the team's target, which is stupid since he's proven his worth multiple times. But hey, everyone else on that team has friends except for him anyways. So it comes down to him and Courtney and
Harold.
You guys voted for Harold over me?
Yep, Courtney somehow got the biggest blindside since, well, every other awesome Survivor blindside.
I demand a recount!
So she's escorted to the dock of shame, but is able to bid a fond farewell to Duncan.
I made this for you!
I'll never forget you!
I'd argue this moment is the most beautiful in the entire episode.
Now I know I've got a heart, because it's breaking.
Well, how did this sudden departure happen anyways? Did the team see a threat in Dunkney being too strong of a duo? Or maybe it was an act of revenge?
Let's see how you like it when someone messes with your love life.
That's right, Harold rigged the ballot so Courtney would go home and he would be saved. And despite it being filmed, he never gets questioned on this and Courtney never returns to the game.
Yes!
But yeah, Harold got his revenge on Duncan by taking out his queen. I'd personally just take out Duncan since he's the guy who put you through this in the first place. But whatever works as revenge for you, good job, it worked. And the episode ends. So that was Basic Straining. It's a personal favorite. Is it the best? Probably not. But it has some of the best humor, story elements, character elements, build-up, and all of them actually serve a purpose, even if it doesn't make sense in parts. But I think you've gotten used to that at that point. So to sum up this episode, what's that really popular AC/DC song? Fits perfectly because this episode rocks. And now we've gotten through boot camp, it's time to move on to another form of torture. But what kind of torture? Well, how about extreme? Sign me up. Yeah, me, I know